Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Thanks for checking out this video. Here we are. This is a short form video. It's only about 10 minutes long, but it's going to get into how to do winding stairs for a staircase runner. So this is how to install a runner on a staircase on a winding stair. So what we have to do first is I've got about 24 inches per stair. That's usually what I use. I'm just straight edging the bottom there. And what we're going to do is I'm looking for the pile, and I'm going to angle cut this from the top point to the bottom point at 1.5 inches. That gives me my angle to do the angle cut. Some people template them. I'm just doing a straight runner with a slight curve cut. So I line it up at the far point exact and then angle cut it out. You guys are going to see what this looks like in a minute here. I'll put it back together so that you guys can get the gist of it. So that's cut off. See how it looks like a little pie? That's 1.5 inches angle cut. And that's going to give me my angle for these stairs. You can see I've already done a few. Now you guys are going to get to see that angle cut put into place. See how it works good for the angle of the stair? You can go 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches, 1 3/4, but usually no more than that. You really start to run into some trouble. But you can see that angle on the left-hand side is very good with the angle of the stair. Now we're just going to put it down, make sure that we have a good blend between the two pieces. Lots of staples. Need more staples. Just checking, making sure that seam's good. Now we're going to bend that around the nose. Now you guys can check this out in long form. I have the whole staircase. It's about 32 minutes. It's long. But if you watch it, you're going to really get a feel for how to do this. That's why I did a 32-minute. This one's 10 minutes just to show you the curves. I think there's about 3 stairs in here and we'll finish up. So lots of staples under that nose. 1 every inch on the 45-degree angle. I like to get it into the stair and into the riser. I always like to take the excess off, have it, maybe extra 2 inches to work with. Watch your knife doesn't go through, and cut the carpet on the bottom. That's always a oops moment. Now we're just going to use the kicker. Now I don't kick this stuff. I don't kick any of my stairs. Why? I put pressure on it. I really put a lot of, I'm 175 pounds. That's a lot of weight to put on it. Put maybe 4 staples on the left-hand side, 5 if you need it, and then maybe 3 on the inside. So we just changed the angle here so you guys can see from the top angle. We're going to get rid of that excess. Now I'm using a very, very, very sharp blade. It's just that carpet is extremely tough to work with. It's called Anderson Tough-Tex. It's very, very, very durable stuff. So look at, no kicking, just leaning, lots of pressure. And I staple the sides first. I don't hook it to the smooth edge because that stuff doesn't hook. But if you have the sides pushed in, that ain't going anywhere. So now we'll get our tucker in there. We're going to groove that, slam that, get that in so we can make a nice cut to start our next stair. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll try to address them if we need to do another video on it. If you're not seeing something, if I'm missing something, let me know. It's not every day we get to do a spiral staircase. We do lots of straight ones, but I always have a hard time filming these spiral ones, so I will try to get you better videos. So that's tucked in there, getting ready for the next one. I've already cut it on that angle, 1.5 inches. That gives me the angle for the stair. So we're just going to staple this in. Same thing, second verse, same as the first. tuck, tuck, tuck. Make sure that seam is nice. You guys can't see that now, but you can revert back to the beginning of the video to see that. We're going to see another view of using the kicker here. Not kicking, just putting pressure on it. Bend that nose. It helps you form that carpet under there. Here come the boys, the husky and the Rottweiler. Hi, boys. What are you doing? Hi. Listen, Daddy's doing a video. Lots of staples under that nose. The last thing you want to do have happen is pop out on you. There's 50 staples in a clip. I use lots of staples. Okay, we'll probably get the kicker on that. Do a little pressure. Cut that excess off. Get some pressure on that, pop some staples in there. We're going to score that up with the tucker, get a nice line, sharp blade, and we're going to cut that off. We're going to start on one end, go halfway, and then we're going to start from the outside of the other end. Always from the outside in. And you score that down until you have a perfect line. It's basically you want a 45, perfect 45. Get your knife in from the outside on one end, from the outside on the other end. Done. Clean. All right, so that stair's been cut back 1.5 inches on that same angle. I usually keep them the same all the way up once I figure out the angle. Like I said, that angle cut can be 1.25 inches, depending on the stair, 1.5 inches, 1 3/4. This one particularly I liked, it worked out at 1.5 inches. Once you get over 1.5 inches, start getting 1 3/4 inches, it gets long. Long meaning that the angle is longer than this. This is a 28-inch wide staircase. That if you get to 1 3/4 inches, it ends up being about 28 1/4 long, and they're very hard to match up then. 1.5 inches, you can squeeze it. Okay, we're just finishing up on the end here. If you watched this far, you still got to do that riser. So we're going to measure each end of this riser. Measurement on the left, measurement on the right, and right now I'm checking the length of how long that angle cut is. And I'm going to fold each end in a little bit because I know it is about 28 1/4. I need to get back to 28 inches. That's the riser. I measured it. Just trimming off the excess fuzz. We're going to fit that in underneath the lip and get that tucked in there nice. Remember to leave a comment at the bottom. Hit the subscribe. Let me know what other videos you want to see. If you missed anything on this, let me know what you missed, what you'd like to know. And we'll see you on the next one.